Good morning, everyone. Now, today I'm going to attempt to shoot a vlog. I tried shooting a vlog 2 days ago, and since I'm new to this thing, the camera focus was just out. The camera, what am I saying? The camera was out of focus. The angling was terrible. Like it was just a total mess. But today I'm going to attempt another vlog, and I hope you guys will get to enjoy it. Now, I don't work in Nairobi. I work out of town, but I need to do some few errands in the Nairobi office. So I'm going to run there. I'm going to take you guys along, and then I need to pick something in town and then head back home and try and start preparing for my son's birthday, which is in 2 weeks' time. 3 weeks' time. No, 2 weeks' time. Which is in 2 weeks' time, but the earlier the better, because that week of his birthday I'll be away. So I want to cover as much ground as possible. So guys, please consider subscribing to my channel and commenting and liking my videos and watching to the end. And if you like this kind of vlogs, also let me know. But let's do this second attempt and see how it goes. But I hope you're also having a good day. You are staying safe and protecting yourself and your families. Bye. No, it's not bye. It's let's go. Just before I leave, I need to plan lunch for my people. Do you always do that as well? You make sure lunch is ready, or what? Do you always plan lunch for your people before you leave? That's the question. So let me show you what they're going to have for lunch. Githeri. Yes. These are beans, which they're going to add to this githeri. I had frozen everything, so I've just removed them from the freezer. So beans, no, this is githeri, and then they're going to add beans because they're like 7 people. So that's not going to be sufficient. And then our warus are here. So waru, githeri, and beans put together, mixed together, rumbled together. I'm off, guys. I'm off. Let me put on my mask. I bought this black fancy one. Is it fancy? I don't know if it is fancy, but I got this one for 100 shillings. But I think it looks good. So, let me drive off. From here, the office block is somewhere here where I'm going, and it took barely 20 minutes. Actually 25 minutes from the house to the office. That is unprecedented. It means that there's no traffic at all. The roads are clear, and I'm just so happy. So let me go in here, see what I can do in maybe 10 to 20 minutes, and then come back, and then we go to town. We are in an area called Upper Hill right now. Sawa, let me do that. So I figured, instead of just going in blindly, let me just pick actually all the things that I need. Papers. I need all these papers to do what I need to do there. So let me just sort these papers. Let me sort these papers before I leave. I'll need these 3. The challenge I have, guys, let me remove this seat belt. The challenge I have is I don't have the phone, what's it called? Tripod. So I have to hold you guys, which is quite a challenge. Can you see me? Yes! We have found an angle that works. I love pearls. I just love them, and I have so many of them. So today I decided to wear one. Actually, even my... Oh, this is my mask. But even my brooch, if you look closely, my brooch also has a pearl, like a dominant pearl, and then just a gold decoration around it. But I love it. I love it so much. So guys, let me sort these papers. I'll need these 3, and then let me switch off the car. my ID card. Let me just walk around with this whole pass. DL driving, my driving license, but I'm leaving this in the car. You don't need to walk around with this. And maybe a pen. So guys, let me go in there. I'll tell you how my experience will be. It's just a document that I need, which could take barely 10 minutes. But because we're dealing with a government office, it could be more than that. It could be more than that. But I'll tell you how my experience will be. Not succeeded. Sad. Guys are not working. Apparently, the officer in charge of the card that I needed is locked up outside Nairobi metropolitan area. So they're not coming to work. And that means people who need government services like me right now cannot access it. Difficult times. But I've been sent to Nyayo House that there's an alternative. There's something that I can be given at Nyayo House. So let me go to town. And I'll also tell you my experience there. So I just sat here for like 15 minutes waiting. Initially, they were not willing to tell me that the person is not around. They were like, no, sit around and wait. And then when I told them what I had come for, they were like, okay, sorry, he'll not be coming. He's locked up out of Nairobi metropolitan area. Story too. So let me go to Nyayo House, see if I'll be successful there. I'll still tell you people how my experience will be. So let me go and yeah, that's actually it. Traffic is starting to build up, so look at this, guys. Nyayo House is just there, so I'm just going to do this roundabout and I'll be there in a few minutes. Guys, it's now later. It's, I think, let me just check. It's now 3:30 p.m. and I think I last spoke to you guys around 11 a.m. So just a catch up. Let me close this door. Am I even looking at the right place? So guys, I went to Nyayo House. I wasn't successful. Nobody is working. COVID-19 is happening, downscaling and all those kind of things. So I didn't get the document that I was looking for, and I was advised to go back tomorrow, which I will. And then after that, I went to Westlands for a small meeting. It took, I think, 30 minutes at most. Then I came home. Now I'm home and I'm hungry and I'm changed. Now in a bit, not all stuffed up in a suit. So what I want to do is I want to make a salad for myself, a vegetable salad, plus an egg. I don't know, I'll just wing it and see how it goes. By the way, I stopped by the I stopped by the marketplace and bought some just vegetables, groceries for the house. I got this big pineapple, pumpkin for the baby, I also got this watermelon. I think the total was how much? Pumpkin was 50 shillings, watermelon 50, and the pineapple was 80, 180 total, which I think was really a steal. So I decided to pick those up. Let me start on my salad. I have some leftover lettuce. What am I looking at? I have some leftover lettuce and I can do some red onions. Actually, let me stop talking and just cut them. Guys, it's beginning to build up. Red, green and yellow bell pepper and red onions. again. I've just finished making my salad. Can I show you? Wow. For the dressing, I used olive oil, lemon juice, and black pepper. But it came out so nicely. So I want to sit here. These are some of the decorations that I've started. This was my Mother's Day flower gift from my sisters. And these are some of the decorations that I've started on for my son's birthday. And there are some more up there. You can see balloons and everything. So I wanted to come and sit here next to my beautiful vase of flowers and salad and have this salad also. Oh my god, this salad looks so good. A little bit of tomato, lettuce, yellow bell pepper, avocado, egg, everything is just meshed together. For the seasoning, I used olive oil and lemon juice plus a little bit of black pepper, but it tastes as yummy as it looks. Guys, I'm not even making this stuff up. So I wanted to come and sit in here and tell you some of the self-help care tips that I've incorporated into my routine. I had shot this video some time back. I think it's the last video on my channel, but the quality was not so good. Guys, the quality was down. It wasn't good. So I figured I should just take this opportunity to sit here and, you know, reiterate some of those things. And number one for me, let me munch as I forget to eat. I keep talking. Number one for me would be making sure that you take time off to journal, just writing. Personally, I have a lot of notebooks. Look, I have all manner of notebooks. I have that one. I have this one. I have some in my car. I have notebooks everywhere. I have some in my handbag. For me, just writing something down on paper makes a big difference because I'm able to offload it from my brain space or my mental space into pen and paper. Number two, it's also good for posterity because these are things that you will be looking at 6 months, 1 year from now. Once we are done with this pandemic, you'll be looking at some of those notes and you'll be like, oh my God, we survived, we endured, God is good, and things like that. So it is important that just find a way. It could be as long as one paragraph, it could be several paragraphs, really it doesn't matter. But by all means, just make sure that you have an outlet for some of those thoughts that you have in your mind. And journaling is a good one for me. With journaling, you can also make sure that you do it on your gadget. You can reach it on your phone. No restrictions. Oh my God, my bra has been peeping throughout. I get serious things to talk about serious things, and my bra is here embarrassing me. But guys, you get the drift. Journal, write it down on paper. Make sure you record it somehow, some way, so that you don't just get all these things concentrated in your brain and then you stop functioning. Let me eat and then I'll come and tell you number two. Number two self-help care tip is, for me, exercise. Make sure that you take time off your schedule, either early in the morning or later in the evening, to just maybe take a walk around your estate or run or do ride your motorbike. Motorbike. Personally, I love going to Karura Forest. I love it so much, and my plan next year or the year after, I'm getting membership. By all means, I'm getting membership for Karura Forest. I love it so much. For me, just being at Karura Forest helps me to align with nature, and it just settles my heart in a way that nothing else can. So by all means, find a routine, exercise routine that just works for you. And right now, we have so many online platforms, even on Facebook and YouTube, gym instructors who are giving all these online classes. My son is crying in the other room. Let me go and check on him. He's fine, guys. He is fine. So where was I? Exercise. Yeah, by all means, find a way of just, getting locked up in the house has the effect of, getting locked up in the house. Cabin fever creeps in. It's not even funny anymore. So find a way to get out of the house, and even if it's just a simple walk within the estate, really doesn't matter. By all means, just exercise. No restrictions, no formula, no regulations. Just do what works for you. Let me continue eating and then I'll come back with number 3. Guys, I'm done with my salad. It was so good. It was so good. I hope you get to try it. Huh? It's just a mixture of vegetables plus a boiled egg. Or you can comment below with how you like your salad done. And if it's something that I can also copy, I will copy and I will share. Now, tip number 3 on how to take care of our mental and physical health during this COVID-19 pandemic period is to communicate. Wow, it can't get easier than that. Just talk to your loved ones, friends, colleagues, neighbors, make sure that you have a channel or a way to get in touch with the people that you love who are maybe far away from you in rural areas and things like that. Also, communicate in a special way with your spouse and children. Children are also struggling during this period. I think it's even harder for them because then they don't understand what is going on. Why are we locked up in the house? Why are we not in school? Why can't we go and visit our friends out there? And it gets to them. So it is important that you find a language, a diluted language that they understand, and communicate that we are in this pandemic, and just give them the regular updates that the government is giving us, because that will then put them in a position of knowledge and therefore reduce the anxiety or the fears that they have. So I think as adults, we've grown into this habit of being persons of authority in children's lives. We think that their opinions don't matter. But when you talk to a child, you might realize that, oh my God, they have so much to say, or they know so much. So meet them at their point of need. Communication, communication, communication. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. Then I'm going to start editing this video, and hopefully I will post it. Today is Monday. Hopefully I'll post it first thing tomorrow morning, Tuesday. But guys, shooting a vlog is not easy. What? It's not easy. But I'm going to try and do another vlog before the end of the week. Alternatively, we can just have these sit down kind of videos. So guys, please consider watching to the end, subscribing, liking, and commenting on my videos. I'll see you soon. Stay safe. Bye.